Hi, I'm Laura from YoungWritersWorkshops.com, and I'm going to talk about how to write grants. The key to success in grants is following the guidelines. Make sure that your project fits what the funder is hoping to fund, because right off the top that can be a huge mistake. If you write a grant and you're not exactly a fit or not a good fit for what they're hoping to fund, you really are wasting your time. And it could actually be considered discourteous to write a grant when you're clearly not what they're looking for, because they do have to review it, and that's a waste of their time, and that could end up making for a bad relationship with this funder in the future. So keep that in mind. That's your very important first step, is establishing whether you're a good fit for the funder. Gather information such as statistics and facts that support the need for your program. You might want to find newspaper quotes or just raw data, numbers that support the need for your project. You also want to gather some partners. Often in a grant, you'll need letters of support from people that in the community that you'll be working with to achieve this mission, because often a strong proposal is one in which several organizations pool their resources and work together. So think about who you can gather as community partners who can write you a letter of support that will help strengthen your case for the grant. Also, be sure that you have a really sound plan for how you'll spend the money, and write a really specific budget. If possible, you may even want to work with an accountant or someone who can help you really write a well thought out budget. This is really a good way to convince the funder that you know what you're doing and you're professional. So be sure to give some thought about how you'll write a good budget. Review it and proofread it many times. Be sure to provide the number of copies they want to see. Be sure to include your 501c3 letter and any other supporting information they need, such as previous year's budgets or a list of board members. Whatever it is that they're asking for, be sure that you don't leave any of it out. And if there's something that you can't supply, be sure to include an explanation for why it's not there. It's also very good to follow up, make some contact with whoever the administrator is for the grant. The more they know you as a person, as opposed to just an application on their stack, the better. So don't ever hesitate to call and answer a question, because that will help them know a little bit more about who you are. So those are some ideas about how to write a grant.